Hello, good morning, friends. In today's period, try to understand. We are going to start new unit. Very simple unit is that. That unit is entitled as retailing. What is the title of that unit? Retailing. What do you mean by retailing? What is the exact meaning of retailing? And all such things we are going to study here now. Now, the retailing is rather than oldest market of hawkers and peddlers to the commerce. Try to understand. Presently, retailing has become an important section of almost every nation economic. Okay, every national economic and contributes also notably in the terms of revenue and employment. It means that with the help of retailing, each and every nation can collect large amount of revenue and also can create n number of employment opportunities. Retail trade, try to understand, retail trade is described as the sale of goods and services by individual traders. Very simple words are there and I'm going to explain here. Individual traders are business firms to whom? To end user or consumers. This simple statement indicates clearly that retailing is focused at those buyers. Try to understand. Retailing is focused on those buyers who make purchases for their own consumption. Why they are going to purchase? For their own consumption they are going to purchase. A retailer purchases products from wholesaler or manufacturer and sells them in smaller quantities to the customer for a profit. Actually, the word retail comes from the old French word tailor, which means cut off and divide. What is it? Cut off and divide. The term retail was first used as a noun in 1433 and its meaning was sale in small quantities. What was the meaning? Sale in small quantities. That was called retailing. Thereafter, it is being used for a same meaning till today in business context. From marketing management point of view, retailing is defined as series of activities. Try to understand how it is defined. Series of activities involved in the selling of goods to ultimate end users, to ultimate consumers for personal or household consumption. In comparison to wholesale trade, retailing is extremely competitive, and so the failure rate of retail store is relatively higher. The competition in retail market is mainly based on the price differentiation. So it is described sometimes as a price competition. Similarly, many consumers prefer to buy the required goods from a shop which is to a nearby place. So naturally, locational advantage is also an important. Try to understand. A convenient location is a vital factor in the success of retail store. It is a well-known fact that display of merchandise attracts the buyers to retail store. It means that whatever display is there and that display also attract to the buyers. Try to understand. A neatly arranged merchandise with an easy access and attractive display not only provides a choice to select from variety of products but also makes a recall effect. So store display has an important leg and value in retail management. the large variety of product, the more will be the crowd of the buyers in the store. If there is a large variety, there will be more crowd. Try to understand. That's why large variety is also essential there for attracting the crowds toward the product. Okay. Buyers visit very often to those stores where they can make a good selection. It means that for making good selection, variety of products is essential. Okay. Similarly, the reputation and goodwill of the retailer is also an important factor in attracting and retaining the buyers. The buyers who have very little product knowledge mostly depends upon the retailers for advice and recommendations for the product purchase. Try to understand. The distribution of finished product. Try to understand. The distribution of finished product begins with the producer and ends at the ultimate consumers. It means that such type of a distribution starts or begins with the producer at the process of production and ends at the ultimate consumer. It means that ends with the end user. Between the two of them, there is a middle person, the retailer. What is the middle person? Retailer is the middle person. Try to understand. And retailing is defined as a set of activities. How retailing is defined? Retailing is defined as a set of activities or steps used to sell a product or service to consumer for their personal or family use. It is responsible for matching individual demands. It is responsible for matching individual demand of the consumer with the supply of all the manufacturers. Okay. The word retail, try to understand. The word retail is derived from the French word retailer, meaning to cut a piece off or to break bulk. That is the meaning of retail. Okay. A retailer is a person. Don't forget. A retailer is a person, is an agent, is an agency, is a company or organization which is an instrument in reaching the goods, merchandise or services to the ultimate consumers. Retailers perform specific activities such as anticipating customers' wants, developing assortments of products, acquiring market information and financing. All these activities are also included in retailing. A common perception is that retailing involves only the sale of products in stores. However, it also includes the sale of services such as those offered at the restaurant, parlor or by car rental agencies. This selling need such type of a selling and need not necessarily take place through a sale or through a store. Okay. Now, retail is the process. Try to understand. Retail is the process of selling consumer goods or services to the customers. That is a process. Process of what? Retail is a process of selling consumer goods or services to customers through multiple channels of distribution. For what purpose? To earn a profit. Retailers satisfy the demand identified through a supply chain. Retail markets and shops, try to understand, retail markets and shops have a very ancient history dating back to antiquity. Retailing may be understood, try to understand, retailing may be understood as the final step in the distribution of merchandise for consumption by the end consumer. Try to understand. Very, very simple meaning is there. Retailing may be understood as a final step in the distribution of merchandise for the consumption by the end consumers. It means that retailing is nothing but a final stage. There is no another stage after it. Okay, that's why it is called a final stage. Retailers attempt to satisfy the consumer's need by having right merchandise at the right price at the right place when the consumer wants it. It means that wherever and whenever consumer wants your product, at that time retailer can supply it at the right price. Okay, then retailer are the final business. Retailers are the final business in a distribution channel that links manufacturer to consumers. It means that a retailer can make link between manufacturer and consumer. That's why that is the final channel, final mediator of the distribution channel. Indian retail industry is the second largest employer. Try to understand. In retail industry, definitely you will find that there is the second largest employment in India. Okay, 12 million retail stores are there in India. How many stores are there? 12 million retail stores are in India. It means that such type of introductory part also you should have to know. Retailing is a set of activity. What do you mean by retailing? Retailing is a set of activity performed in selling the goods and services. It means that such type of a set of activity is there for what purpose? For performing selling the goods and services directly to the end users. The goods and services should to the consumer. Goods and services sold to the consumers are meant for their personal use and not for the resale or business purpose. Retailing is the last activity, don't forget at all. That is the last activity conducted in the chain of product distribution down to the consumers. In principle, retailing is the business activity. Try to understand. What is it? Retailing is the business activity which involves the sale of goods and services to a large number of consumers spread in the large area. The retailer or a retail store is like any business enterprise whose sales volume comes primarily from retailing. There are different forms of retailing. Many of the forms keep emerging according to the convenience of the buyers and retailers. It means that this information you should have to know as a student of marketing about the retailing. Then what is the definition of retailing, or what type of definitions are given of the retailing? There are n number of definitions I have given here. But why these definitions are given here? For your clear-cut understanding of the particular concept. Okay. Now some definitions I would like to explain here. Retailing is defined as a set of activities or steps used for sell a product or services to the consumers for their personal or family use. It means that retailing is nothing but a set of activities or different steps used to sell the product or services to the consumer for their personal family use. It is the responsibility for matching individual demands of the consumer with supplies of all manufacturers. It means that there is a responsibility of matching the individual demands with the supplies of all manufacturers. Then another definition is also given there. According to Dr. Philip Kotler, what did he say? Retailing includes all activities involved in selling goods or services directly to the final consumers for personal, non-business use. Every sale of goods and services to final consumer, for example, food products, apples, movie tickets, services from haircut to e-ticketing, all these items are also included there. Then according to Candie and Steele, what type of a definition given by them? Retailing consists of those activities involved in selling directly to ultimate consumers. Try to understand, very simple definition is there. Retailing consisting of those activities. What type of activities? Which involved in selling directly to ultimate end users, ultimate consumers. Then another definition also I have given here, that is the American Marketing Association definition. That definition is given by the American Marketing Association. What did it say? A set of business activities. Retailing is nothing but a set of business activities carried out on the accomplishing the exchange of goods and services for the purpose of personal, family or household use, whether performed in stores or by some form of non-selling. This definition is also given by American Marketing Association. In this way, with the help of these definitions also, you can understand what you mean by retailing. Then afterward you have to study what are the features of retailing. There are different types of the features of retailing are there, but some important half dozen features I have mentioned here. How many features are there? Half dozen features are there, and those features also we have to study in detail. What are those features are there? First feature is there, retailing is essentially an economic activity. What is it? Retailing is essentially an economic activity. Then it includes sale of goods as well as services. Retailing includes, don't forget at all, retailing also includes sale of goods as well as services. It involves earning profit through customer satisfaction and retention. This feature also you don't forget at all. Then retailing aims at increasing the number of customers. What is the aim of the retailing? To increase the number of customers towards your business, towards your organization, towards your product. And that is also main feature of the retailing. Then another feature also I have enlisted here, that is retailing is a very dynamic by nature. It is not a static, that is a dynamic by nature. It changes according to the changes in the market. Okay, that's why it is not a static, but it is a dynamic. Okay, it is a customer oriented. The retailing means that is the customer oriented activity. Don't forget at all. Retailing is customer oriented activities. These are various features of retailing. Don't forget at all. How many features I have given here? Half dozen features I have given here. 6 features are there, and with the help of these 6 features also you can clear the retailing concept. Okay. Also another points I would like to explain here. Retailing involves lesser quantity in terms of goods sold. It means that what type of quantity is there? Lesser quantity, not a larger quantity. Okay. Also it involves personal touch with customer. With the help of retailing, personal touch with customer is possible, because direct face-to-face dialogues are there, and such type of dialogues are possible between customers and retailers. Also retailing is the last link in the distribution channel. Don't forget it all, because that is the last aspect of distribution channel. Retailer is the last aspect of distribution channel. It is the last factor of distribution channel. It is the last element of distribution channel. Don't forget. Then retailing attracts customers. Retailing attracts customer by using various methods. There are different types of the methods used for attracting the customers towards your product. What are those methods? For example, discounts are given. Different types of the discounts are allowed. Vouchers are also given there. Lucky draws schemes are also organized. Coupons are also allotted. Such type of various methods are also used for attracting the customers. Okay. Then another thing also we have to understand, retailing includes the customer who buy the articles for non-business purpose, not a business purpose. For what purpose? Non-business purpose means consumption purpose. Such type of customers are going to buy the articles. Okay. Then another thing we have to understand here, retailing means sell to the final consumers. With the help of this statement also you can clear the idea of retailing. It is the final sale of the consumer, sale to the consumer. Okay. It means that the most important characteristic of retailing is that it involves the sale of product or service to the final consumer. Then various channels are also available in retailing. In retailing, the goods and services can be sold either in person, through mail, through telephone, through vending machines, or the internet. It means that there are various channels available for retailing purpose. Okay. Then such type of retailing is in small size. It means small order size is also there. The order size handled by the retailer is much smaller as compared to the wholesaler. Then large number of orders are also given there. The retailers handles large number of orders. Such type of large number of orders are also there, and those orders are also handled by the retailer. Then wide variety of customers are also there. The retailer handles a wide variety of customers, and wide variety of customer is also there because different types of the customers are there with different types of the choices, different types of the requirement, different types of the needs, different types of the wants and desires also. That's why there is a wide variety of customers you'll find in retailing. Then another thing also I would like to clear here, retailing keeps a large assortment of goods. It means that with the retailers, you will find wide variety of goods, different types of the goods you will find with retailers, and this is also the feature of the retailing. And with the help of all these half dozen points also, you can understand what is the meaning of retailing and what do we mean by retailing. Okay, now what are the characteristics of retailing? In our syllabi also, different types of the characteristics are required there, and those characteristics I would like to point out here. What are the characteristics of retailing? There are different characteristics are there. There is a direct end user interaction in retailing. Don't forget at all. What type of interaction is there? Direct end user interaction in retailing. It means that direct contact with the customer is possible in retailing. That's why this characteristic is there. Also, it is the only point in value chain to provide a platform for promotions. This is also only point in what? In value chain to provide a platform for promotion. With the help of retailing, sales at the retail level are generally in smaller unit size. You will find there in small units, retailer is going to sell the product. Okay, it means that small quantity is also there. Location is a critical factor in retailing business or retail businesses also. Okay, in most retail businesses, services are as important as a core product. It means that in case of some businesses, services are also essential there, and those services are also useful for creating the goodwill, useful for increasing the sale, useful for extension of the market also. That's why that is also the another characteristic of the retailing. Try to understand. There are a larger number of retail units. There are larger number of retail units compared to the other members of the value chain. This occurs primarily to meet the requirements of the geographical coverage and population density. And such type of characteristic also you'll find in retailing. Then retailing brings goods and services closer to the customers. Try to understand. It means that goods and services with the help of the retailing closer to the customer is also possible. Such type of retailing, goods and services are also we can bring closer to the customers, consumers. Also, a retailer is the last link in the distribution channel. Don't forget, it is the last element in the distribution channel. Already I told you. Retailers buy in large quantity but sell in individual units. That is also another important feature of the retailing. There are large number of retailers as compared to the manufacturer and wholesaler also. It means that number of retailers are more than these manufacturers and wholesalers also. Then another feature also we have to understand, that is retailing can be organized. Don't forget at all. Retailing can be organized or branded chain stores or unorganized, that is a normal stores that we find in our neighborhood. Those are unorganized. And organized retailing, what is called branded chain stores, for example Reliance. Okay, these are branded chain stores. Okay, then retailing provides a direct contact with the customers. Already I told you, face-to-face contact is also possible, direct contact is also possible, face-to-face communication is also possible with the customer, and that is also another feature or another characteristics of retailing. Then retailing is the function that keeps an eye on the pulse of the customers. Kya baat hai? Retailing, with the help of retailing, that is possible. What is possible? Keeping an eye on the pulse of the customers, and that will be beneficial. That will be useful for conversion their ideas into the actions. Okay, conversion of their thoughts into the action also. That's why that is pulse of the customer. Then another thing I would like to explain here, retailing can also be done through online stores. Kya baat hai? Retailing can also be done through online stores. Such type of transactions you will find everywhere. You are going to purchase each and everything online. That's why such type of online stores are also there and provides a variety of products at a single place. Kya baat hai? With a single click, you will find n number of varieties of the products, and this is also very important characteristic of the retailing. you'll find. Now, importance of retailing we have to study. What is it? Importance of retailing. It means that what is the importance of retailing? With the help of these points also we can discuss what is the importance of retailing. A big part of our personal income is spent on retail goods. That's why that is important. You can calculate your daily expenditure also, and that expenditure is also you are going to incur mostly on your personal retailing purpose. Okay, personal retail goods. Okay, that's why retailing is very important. Then it is a major source of employment. In retailing also n number of employment opportunities are there. For example, marketing opportunities are there, advertising opportunities are there, distribution opportunities are there, packing opportunities are there, counter boys are also required there, salesmen are also required there, marketing executives are also required there, promotional activities are also conducted there. Okay, all such type of the employment opportunities are possible with the help of the retailing. Then another point I would like to explain about the importance of retailing, that is, in the distribution system, retail is the link to the ultimate consumer. It means that to the end user, what is the link? Retail is the link, or retailing is the link to the end user. That's why with the help of retailing, end user can fulfill their needs, wants and desires also. That's why retailing is important. Then the level of retail sales indicates the consumer's purchasing power. Thus, it becomes the basis for determining the economic status of the people of the country. Okay, that's why retailing is also essential. It adds value to the product. Retailing adds value to the product because it creates time, place and possession utility. And with the help of the values, with the help of these values, creation of such type of utility is possible. Then another thing also we have to consider here, that retailing accounts for a major portion of marketing costs. Major portion of marketing cost you will find accounted by the retailing. Okay, then tax from retail stores add income to our national treasury. It means that on retail transactions also tax is levied, and such type of amount of tax can be collected in national treasury also. That's why retailing is very important. Then another thing I would like to explain here about the important, retailing offers a wide range of career opportunities in the area of store management. Already I told you there are n number of employment opportunities. Same situation you will find in same way also there are n number of career opportunities, wide range of career opportunities in the area of store management also. Then retailing offers wide choice and variety of products. Retailing offers wide choice and variety of products. It means that already I told you with the retailers n number of products are also there, n types of products are also there, and that's why customer can make choice and customer can purchase product whatever and wherever and whenever he wants. Okay, that's why such type of wide range of product is also there, wide choice and variety of product is also there. Same way, retailing plays a significant role in enhancing product brand image. It means that with the help of retailing, enhancement of product brand image is also possible. Enhancement of product brand image is also possible. Retailing also helps to build consumers' awareness and shapes their pattern and style of consumption. Retailing also helps to build consumers' awareness and shapes their patterns and styles of consumers. Retailing can help marketing research activities also. It means that with the help of retailing also, whatever may be data is required for the research purpose can be collected. Data about customer, data about consumer, data about the types of product, data about living style. It means that demographic information also we can collect with the help of the retailing also. That's why retailing can help marketing research activities. Okay, then also retailing provides a vital link between producer and consumer. Already I told you at the time of explanation of the definition. Okay, retailing provides a vital link between producer and consumers. Then retailing keeps demand alive retailing keeps demand alive and makes the markets vibrant. In this way, these points also we have to understand. It means that with the help of these points, we can understand what is the importance of retailing. Okay. Now, what are the major functions of retailing we have to study? Very simple functions are there, and I have given here also, and those major functions also we have to study here. What are those? First function I have mentioned here, assembling goods from various wholesalers. This is the main major function of retailer. What is it? Assembling of goods from various wholesalers, because there are n number of goods are there and n number of wholesalers are also there. From those, retailer has to assemble, retailer has to collect, retailer has to purchase different types of the goods and services. That's why assembling of goods from various wholesaler, that is the major function of retailing. Then another function is also there, that is the physical movement and storage of goods. Try to understand. The physical movement and storage of the goods for the supply to the final customers to meet their needs and requirements. This is also another very important function of the retailing. It means that such type of physical movement and storage of goods is also done by the retailer, and that is also another function. Then the provision or the providing information or provision of information concerning the nature and use of goods to the wholesaler and producers. It also inform as about market trends. It also inform as about market trend. That's why this function is also essential. This standardization, grading and final processing. Try to understand. The standardization, grading and final processing of goods which have been left in graded or understand by wholesaler. Okay. Try to understand. Under standardized, unstandardized by wholesaler also. And this is also the major function. It means that you have to make standardization of product, you have to make grading of the product, and you have to make final possession of the product. All such things are done by the retailing also. Then another function also I would like to explain here. The provision of ready availability of goods, that is also essential. The provision of ready availability of goods of various quality and various manufacturer. It means that various quality customer want to purchase there. At that time, retailer has to purchase various types of the product from the various types of the manufacturers. That's why this is also another function of the retailer. Then another, the assumption of risk concerning the price, nature and extent of demand of the goods as long as they remain unsold. Such type of assumption of risk is also essential. Then another thing is also I would like to explain here, the financing of inventory and extension of credit to the customer for the short period. This point is also very important. Such type of function is also very important. The financing of inventory and extension of credit to customers or consumers for short period. This function is also very important of the retailing. Then more information, for collection of the more information, you can collect from the different sites are there, and those different sites also you can refer. And this is a size which side I have referred for the preparation of my notes also, my lectures also. Okay. Then if any query will be there, any difficulty will be there, you can contact me. Definitely I will solve it. Okay. Thank you very much.